Go through and document my whole unboxing experience with my Arizona BBQ Outfitters Phoenix. Here's some of the tools you need. Definitely need the Sawzall, definitely need the power drill, definitely need a crowbar, bolt cutters. I've got this on as fast a speed possible at 10x to show you what it looks like from start to finish until my battery died. But you gotta check this out. It's a lot of work. This took me about an hour and 45 minutes to figure it out. The reveal. Gorgeous, massive cooker. 900 pounds right there. Anyway, back to trying to figure this out. My first time unboxing something so large and trying to figure out how to keep it organized, get this thing off safely, not get crushed by this 900-pound grill. Thankfully, he used about a box full of these landscape screws or whatever. So that part comes off pretty quickly. Good to stay organized, keep things in piles. Probably should have worn gloves so I didn't get splinters. I keep walking back to the camera to drop off all the screws in my hand, because that was fun to hold on to. It was fun. Wasn't as easy as I expected it to be, especially trying to get the big wheels off the, I guess it's 2x2s or 4x4s or whatever that are braced in. So it was braced phenomenally well. Shipped well, no damage whatsoever. David and them did a great job at Arizona BBQ Outfitters. This thing was a tank. Weighed in at over 1,500 pounds? No, 1,523 pounds. Those are my custom wood split baskets for my Lone Star Grill cabinet named Heisenberg. Those are my charcoal baskets. Those are my griddles. So I just start chopping this up Dexter style. Saw in the delivery video, the guy did a great job delivering it, and then I just had to figure this out, reverse Tetris style, how to get this thing apart so I get access to it in order to roll it off the blocks. Love my Milwaukee Sawzall and drill. Definitely need the M18 big size batteries. I went through 2 batteries on both of these. Piling all this stuff up and putting it in my burn pile. My neighbor stopped by and I was asking questions. I cut that out of the video. That was funny. What did you do now? What in the hell is that? And I cut out the parts where I'm sitting there scratching my head trying to figure out how to get this thing off. And I just start cutting it away where I could. Get the crowbar out, trying to pop some stuff up. Try not to lose a finger or foot or get crushed. Again, this is 900 pounds. It is not light. Just trying to cut away a lane for the wheels. More movement. We're getting there. wheels are moving. Yay. I'm 6'5", 280 pounds, and no, I could not manhandle this and get it to budge. This was at the end. My Osmo battery died, so that sucked. But there she is in all its glory, my Phoenix. Griddle and charcoal baskets. Thing is awesome. Gas assist, charcoal grill, griller, griddle, Santa Maria. Got a walk ring. This was me getting it up a quarter mile to my house, you saw in the delivery video.
A few moments later.
My legs are dying. You see me stop multiple times here. That's as far as I got until I had to stop.
A few moments later.
And that's as far as I got from the cart in order to stop. I mean, my legs were on fire.
A few moments later.
Sweating now. Almost there. Trying to get to the backyard.
A few moments later.
Oh, definitely hurt. I thought I was dying. That's where it's going. Perfect spot. Got it unpacked and put together. A little walk ring, my Oxen Forge walk. It was fun. Wife was unpleasantly surprised how big it was. I used her car cover while I'm waiting on my covers and all cover. But the side shelves are solid. Everything's 3/16. All the stainless steel is 10 gauge. It's ridiculous. Dual tanked. Good to go. This is one of my setups with the 30-inch griddle. That bad boy's 48 pounds of solid mass. Thing is awesome. To the side there is my gas, stainless rods, and I've got a raised second shelf with the Santa Maria, so it's really awesome. Great options. Cooling shelf, whatever. Just completely badass. Let me lower this down. Very versatile. Those V grates are interchangeable up that shelf and down below where the griddle is. I've got charcoal baskets that I can put underneath there. Do charcoal or wood. Gas assist to light those bad boys. Even the vents are 3/16. I mean, it's crazy. So I can still see through, do my griddle, have a warming shelf, or have a Santa Maria on the right and still do something. Here's the smaller 12-inch griddle. And then I could do a charcoal basket, single or double, with the V grates in the middle, gas on the right. It's my 25 jet burner. I've got my walk ring on there. That 12-inch griddle also fits to the left. Thing is awesome. Absolutely freaking awesome. I'll roll this up here in a sec, and you can see the various charcoal baskets, so it's very much interchangeable. Very versatile. Again, all around awesome. David Gonzalez at Arizona BBQ Outfitters was great to work with, customized this for me. So freaking awesome. It's a tank. Very impressed. More impressed with this than my Lone Star cabinet, to be honest. The build quality, the thickness of everything, just really, really good. Stay tuned for some follow-up videos where I do a walk around of what was stock versus what I customized, and then I'll start cooking on this bad boy after I break in griddles.